Hi guys, Omar with Overlanding Just Cause, and in this video, I'm gonna install this bumper, or at least attempt. So the biggest thing is, I'm doing it myself. So went back and forth with the wife, and this was my logic behind it. I actually have an appointment this Monday, so it's Thursday right now. Yeah, it's Thursday right now. I have an appointment for this coming Monday to get this bumper installed with my mechanic. Now here's the thing, he's gonna charge me maybe $700-800 to do. So I was thinking, you know, I watched a bunch of videos. It's doable, you know. If other dudes are doing it, I could do it. You know, that's my mindset. But then I started thinking, well, if it's gonna cost $700, I probably need about $200 or $300 in tools that I don't have. So then I was like, well, if I could spend $300 on tools that I don't have that I would need anyway in the future and do it myself, ultimately I'm coming out with more tools, and I save a couple $100. So yeah, kind of talked her into it, like, hey, we don't need this appointment. I can do this. I watched like the same video 6 times, you know? And yeah, so let's do this. There's the bumper. Now, yesterday I kind of pre-staged everything. I installed the winch. Now I did roll up the synthetic rope, and that was just to get it out of the way. Once I get everything connected, obviously I'll, you know, unspool it and then put it back in, or excuse me, spool it back in correctly. But for now, it's on there, it's out of the way. I don't have to mess with it. I don't have to think about it. Now I could just focus on the bumper itself. So everything on the bumper is set up and ready to go. The only other thing that I'm gonna have to put some real hard brain power behind is this control box. Now, I watched the video from this YouTuber. His name is Lexus GX Overland and Adventures, I think is the name of his channel. And he did a video on the installation probably a year ago on the CBI covert bumper, and it was great. It's better than the CBI ones. Now, what I was told was the CBI ones, when they came out, they did a real quick install video just to get one out there, but it skips a lot of parts. So this guy, Lexus GX Overland and Adventure, I think, I'll correct myself in editing, but he actually went into very good detail, gave some good tips. So again, I watched that video. It's a 25-minute video. I watched it like 3 times. I'm like, yeah, I got this, right? Well, what he ended up doing on his GX, his control box wouldn't fit up here, it wouldn't fit on the side. So he had to kind of install it above it, like somewhere up here on the grill. So once I cut, and once I, you know, kind of fit everything and try to, you know, that's when I'll figure out where I'm gonna put that control box. For now, let's start cutting. Oh, in this video, it's not gonna be a how to install video. I'm just making it. If I come up to something, I'm just gonna talk about my experience with it. But yeah, if I come up to something that I kind of see or that I do differently than what I saw on that YouTube video, then I will say it out loud so that the next person can kind of get, you know, watch that video and then maybe get some tips off mine to kind of make it easier, right? But that's my whole point of this video. So let's do this. Now, first things first, I need to tape it off. My wife is very nervous. And I'm nervous of doing it, but I think the scariest part is gonna be the actual cutting. Point of no return. All right, guys, so I'm at the halfway point, I guess. Hopefully it's a little bit more than halfway. But let me just show you what I've done. Yeah, so I did the cutting. First I did the taping, then I did the cutting. Messed up in two places. Actually took one of the honeycomb pieces right off. And I started the grind a little too, I don't know, too high. So, and you know, you see it got a little, but I'm about to, next step is gonna be to put the rubber liner on, and then it will be ready to install. What I just finished doing is connecting the control box to the actual winch itself. They come with these nice little boots to cover the connections, the terminals. And because this is going to be higher, sitting higher than the winch, I know water is going to be running down, so I took it a step further and I put some electrical tape, hopefully to protect it just a little bit more from just the water. But yeah, so that is the last step. Lock this thing up. Well, the last step before mounting the winch is going to be to put the rubber on. So let's get to work. I remember the guy from Lexus GX saying that it took him about 45 minutes just to put this on alone on both sides. So I figure maybe it's because it was so stiff. It is stiff, and it is hard to for it to wrap around. So I've got my trusted heat gun. Man, this is a ticket right here. I got this like a little over a year ago because I got tired of using a lighter to like heat shrink wrap and stuff like that. It's worth the money. All right, well, that side took about, I don't know, 5-6 minutes. But yeah, come on, let's take a look at the before, or what would before look like. So even as careful as I was, there's still a lot of imperfections, and you know, just like right here, there's a little curve, you know, right here. But that, with a little makeup, turns to that. So much cleaner. It's on the line. God, I hope this bumper fits. All right, let's get this part done. All right, guys, so I guess the only tip I have so far from watching Lexus GX is that warm it up, and it definitely makes it a lot easier. So when I saw that in his video, I thought to myself, you know, maybe I'll try that, and yeah, that definitely works. So warm up this rubber, and it'll wrap around the edge of the truck easy. All right, next step is the bumper. All right, guys, so here it is, the finished product. I got it installed. It's awesome. Janice loves it, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with the outcome. The trimming was probably the most nerve-wracking because you are cutting into the vehicle, and she was like, it needs to be perfect. So I did as best as I could, but other than that, the lines are pretty damn straight. The bumper is on there nice and straight. All the parts fit perfectly, so I'm very happy with it. I do want to show you the bracket that I mounted in here for the control box for the winch. All right, so first of all, let me show you that I did cut into this plastic. I made 2 holes. This one is going to be to grab the handle right there where my fingertip is. You can reach down there and see, reach down here and rotate to lock and unlock for free spool. It's really hard to see, I apologize, but and then on this side is for the control box. Now if you notice, I have these 2 brackets right here. My hand is touching one, right next to it is the other. So they're pretty much just L brackets that I bolted into the front frame right here. There's a cross member, so I bolted it on. I laid the control box on top of it. It fits really snug. I mean, it's almost like it was, the dimensions were perfect for that box. That's the end of the video. If you have any questions, please feel free, leave them in the comments. And yeah, that's it, guys. This will probably be the last video of the year of 2022. So I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, if you want, do it. And I have a bunch more content coming out in 2023. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Call an Uber. Call a friend. But definitely drink. All right, guys. Take care.